Hello, this is Tasha Rose with Radical Mothering. I just wanted to do part 2 of the video that I posted the other day of our mid-year where we're at. And what I'm going to cover in this video is some of my planning strategy that I use. And I'm going to use a curriculum that I actually just purchased to demonstrate to you what it is I do and how I go about doing it. So this is my binder. You guys have seen this before, and I'm gonna just open it up here for you. And you know what? I think I'm gonna turn off this light. There, you might see that better. And you can see this is for let's see here. This is for next week. So we're actually this week we're not doing much of anything. This was Monday and Tuesday. This is today, and we did. You can see it's really just empty. We're just going to do a couple of things in the next few days just to get everybody's gears turning again. And then next week we really jump into stuff. So let me show you here how I have everything laid out. We have, every day we have math, reading and language arts, catechism, Bible and Latin, science, language arts, and art. Or, I'm sorry, language and art, history and civics. And so for this week, or right now rather, we do time tests on Monday and on Friday for both of the older boys. And that's just really, that's kind of their morning jump starter. And then this week we're going to be doing division facts. And that's just going to be more morning jump starters with bean bags, just real quick brain work. And then we're going to be talking about money on Wednesday. And we're going to be, Degree's got a few things to do. Using a schedule and time management is part of his whole math learning right now. And then we're doing money. And then Gabriel's working out of Fred, Life of Fred Apples. And that'll be consistent every single day. And I just haven't filled that back in yet. And then we're going to do family math for the little kids. And so they do things like counting and sorting and matching numbers to like the little acorn pieces or the Christmas trees or the snowflakes or whatever we have for seasonal stuff. So that's what they're going to be doing. So you can see I'm pulling from several resources in order to do this. I'm not following any particular curriculum in order to pull this off. But I frame my lesson plans around all of this. So what I do, well, hang on, let me backtrack here. And so for reading and language arts this week, we're going to do penmanship and copy work. And we're going to alternate those every day. And that's both of the boys. So both of the older boys are going to do practice, and the little kids do. They practice writing too, but it's not formal for them. So Degre does cursive and Gabriel does printing. So we're doing penmanship and copy work. And on the penmanship days, they're just working on the new letter that they're working on. And on the copy work days, they're doing copy work. And then it just emphasizes what they're learning in their particular writing format at the time. And then, of course, we've got poetry every other day. And we sit down at tea time and read our poetry every other day. And then Degre is going to be working on more verbs this week. And I'm going to do actually a video specifically on language arts and the curriculum that I use to pull language arts together in the next couple of weeks. So look out for that one. And then Gabriel's going to be doing reading from the Bob books that we've got because he's doing all his early reading stuff. And I just have to fill in which books he's going to be doing on these 3 days. And then Degre has a book right now. Which one is he reading? He's reading Voyage of the Dawn Treader right now. So that's going to be filled in for all of these days every week. Or all week. And then we have a group read. And I actually haven't picked out our group read book right now. I have to do that in the next 2 days. And then for catechism, Bible and Latin, our catechism and our readings and our saints and our rosary and all of that is all contained within the catechism binder that you have seen in a previous video. And then we'll work on, whoever is the saint of the day. And we have a small Latin lesson out of Oxford Latin course that I've got. And then science, we're going to be starting our human reproduction block. And I just have to fill in here what I'm going to be focusing on for this week. And and I pull from a few different resources for that. And again, I'm going to show you how I go about doing my resource pulling here in just a minute. And then language and art, we're going to do French, and then we're going to be starting an ancient art block and we're going to be starting with cave paintings. So that's going to be really interesting. We're gonna study about how ancient people were making art, and then we're going to do an online virtual French cave tour, and it's going to be amazing. And then on Friday, after they do some art with their based on their ancient art learning, we're going to have a little art show in the dining room on Friday night. And then we're starting our Roman Empire block, and we're also starting for history. And then for civics, we're starting with the Tuttle Twins. And the Tuttle Twins is actually so amazing, you guys, and I'm super excited about it. And let me show this to you. This is the first book. This is the book that introduces you to the Tuttle Twins. And I will let you know I am an affiliate now for the Tuttle Twins. And I'll put that link in the description box of this video. But this is the first book, and it's based on the law that's written by Frederick Bastiat. And it's just these two kids and adventures and whatnot. And then it comes with, and this, sorry, my printer was running out of color ink. So I tried to do a little bit of grayscale, but it comes with an activity packet that has work in it for all levels. So all of the children will be able to do this. The little kids can do color pages just like the big kids can. And then there's some writing practice that Gabriel can do. And then Daggery is going to do this one. This is a draw your own assignment. Using your imagination, draw a picture below of Ethan and Emily giving a presentation in class to teach their friends about what they learned about the law. And a maze, and a word search, and crossword puzzles, and decode the message. So you can see there's a few resources packed into this that Connor has put together. And also, you know, there's like service activity, suggestion, group discussion, questions, an interview, writing assignment. So you can see all of this is really amazing. And you get a recipe for cookies. I'm excited to make these. So we'll end up making these next week. This is going to be a 2-week block that we do this work. Monday, we're going to just read the book. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to read the book. And in Waldorf style, let the kids digest the information before we do any work on it. And I'm going to also pull in, I've got a few other civics resources here in my own library. So I'll pull in the pertinent things that we need that will complement this work. And that's what I do with basically every single block. So while I'm not, I'm using curriculum resources, I'm crafting my lessons to the needs of my children, and I'm crafting the lessons to what I think is the most important thing for them to be doing. And of course, just like with so much of my other curriculum, I love literature-based learning. Literature-based learning, children are learning so much more when they're engaged in the story, and that's what I love about this, just like what I love about the Fred books. So if you're interested in this at all, it's a more libertarian perspective. It's liberty-based. There's a whole series of 9 books, and you can click my affiliate link below to check them out. So that's how we do this planning, and I've got to fill in a few more things, and I'm going to be doing a few videos this week or next week rather, to demonstrate how our lessons go. So I'm going to do a couple of lesson videos so you guys will be in on the lessons as I'm doing them. And I'm not sure if I'm going to live stream those or if I'm just going to videotape them so that I can edit out if anybody has a meltdown or whatever. So that's how we go about lesson planning. And then I have a little surprise. I'm just going to do a giveaway, and this is not affiliated with anybody except for my channel. So I'm going to post this on Instagram, and it's going to be one of the like, share, tag Instagram posts that are unaffiliated with Instagram or YouTube or any sponsor or anything. And what I have for you guys is one of my favorite books in my collection, and it is by Amanda Blake Soul. It's The Handmade Home. I have 2 copies of this, so I'm gonna give this one. I bought a second copy because I forgot that I had this copy. So I'm gonna do a little giveaway. And The Handmade Home is so incredible. I love this book, and I love all of the Soul Mama books. And actually, Amanda's blog is something that I followed since my older children were really little. I mean, when she was still just a really small mom blogger, crafting blogger, lifestyle blogger, I was following her, and we had babies at the same time, and I mean, it was amazing. But there's all sorts of stuff in here about creating warmth and comfort in your home, and giving your home that really soft, lived-in feel that makes you and your friends and your family members want to be at your home and want to spend time there. And because I'm so, and this, here's a shout out to my friend Rhiannon over at my little domestic church. The domestic monastery is so important as Catholic families and Catholic mothers, and creating that really safe, warm, comfortable feeling about our homes, so that you know, our children and our husbands and our extended family and our extended friend base knows that this is a soft place to land. And these books are really chock full of ideas. I'm just kind of paging through here for you guys to see. Chock full of ideas for you to be able to do that for your home and for even outside of your home. This is a little picnic blanket that she's got in here. So yeah, that's a really great book, and this is going to be for giveaway on my Instagram. So if you go over to Instagram and you like the picture that is going to go up here in just a little bit, and you share this in your story and in your feed, you'll get extra entries. And then if you tag some people too, those will all be entries. And then if you're coming from Instagram, make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, we'll pull this together, and all the information for when the drawing will be done will be on the Instagram post. So check that out. And I will be back tomorrow with a video, a pregnancy update video, because we are heading into the 3rd trimester. And so that's super exciting. And I'll have a lot to say about pregnancy tomorrow. So I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you have a really great day. Remember to head over to Instagram, Radical Mothering, and give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.